In a world bustling with noise and endless thought, we find ourselves adrift in the sea of overthinking. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality, so spoke Seneca, a guide through the tumultuous waters of our minds. But what if I told you there exists a map, an ancient compass, to navigate this vast sea, a wisdom so profound yet so simple it can still the most turbulent of storms within our thoughts? Join me in a new adventure on how to stop overthinking at Hercules Philosophy. Let us begin this journey together, for as Seneca once taught us, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Habit number 1. Use obstacles as opportunities. Imagine standing at the foot of a towering mountain, its peak shrouded in mists, seemingly insurmountable. Now imagine that this mountain is not a barrier, but a path to a hidden treasure. This is the essence of transforming obstacles into opportunities, a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom that Marcus Aurelius encapsulates with his words, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Each moment of doubt, each spiral of thoughts, is not a pitfall, but a stepping stone. The very act of overanalyzing, which seems to entangle you further, can become your greatest ally in understanding the depths of your mind. It's an opportunity to practice resilience, to sharpen your mental clarity, and to forge a path to tranquility out of the chaos of your thoughts. Consider your overthinking as a signal, not of your mind's weakness, but of its untapped strength. Like a skilled alchemist, you have the power to transform the leaden weight of worry into the gold of insight. Each obstacle in your thought process reveals a layer of yourself yet to be understood, a puzzle to be solved with patience and perspective. Addressing you directly, remember, you are the master of your mind's domain. When overthinking seeks to build walls around you, use it as an opportunity to construct bridges instead. Let Marcus Aurelius's wisdom remind you that in the realm of your consciousness, what appears to be blocking your path is, in fact, guiding you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and a more profound sense of peace. Embrace this journey within, for it is through facing and reframing our challenges that we uncover our true potential. Let the obstacles you encounter not discourage you, but dare you to rise above them, transforming each moment of overthinking into a step toward the serene mastery of your own mind. Habit number 2. Focus on the present. In the quest to stop overthinking, a pivotal lesson emerges: the power of focusing on the present. This isn't just advice, it's a necessity for mental clarity and emotional resilience. The harsh truth is that our preoccupation with the past and its grip on our future often paralyzes us. We're haunted by what-ifs and chained by regrets or nostalgia, letting these shadows dictate our tomorrow. Consider this: the past is unchangeable, a fixed point in time that no amount of rumination can alter. It's a ghost with no substance, yet we let it consume vast territories of our mental landscape, preventing us from seeing the vibrant life unfolding right before our eyes. The future, while unknown, becomes a source of fear rather than a horizon of possibilities, because we view it through the lens of our past experiences and anxieties. The Stoics, with their profound wisdom, urge us to anchor ourselves in the present. Marcus Aurelius himself said, "Confine yourself to the present. This is not mere philosophy, it's a practical guide to liberation." By focusing on the now, you engage directly with life as it happens, not as you fear it might unfold based on past events. This focus frees you from the endless cycle of overthinking, allowing you to take action in the only time that truly exists, the present moment. Embracing the present is not ignoring the past or future, but recognizing that the only true path to change, growth, and emotional freedom lies in the current moment. It's where life happens, where choices are made, and where we have the power to shape our destiny. Let the past and future serve not as chains, but as teachers, guiding you back to the power and potential of now. Habit number 3, control what you can. To navigate the labyrinth of overthinking, it's vital to grasp the essence of control, focusing on what lies within your power. Seneca, with timeless insight, instructs, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." This profound statement illuminates the core of overthinking, a battle waged not with the world, but within the confines of our own minds. Addressing you directly, understand that the specters of worry and anxiety that haunt you are often phantoms of your own creation. The external world, with its twists and turns, remains outside your sphere of control. Yet within you lies the dominion over your thoughts, reactions, and where you choose to invest your mental energy. The lesson here is not a call to inaction, but a directive to realign your focus towards the actionable and influenceable aspects of your life. It's about discerning between the immutable and the mutable, and choosing to pour your energy into the latter. By doing so, you not only reclaim power over your mental state, but also foster a sense of inner peace and resilience against the torrents of overthinking. Seneca's wisdom beckons you to a path of mental clarity and tranquility. It's an invitation to shift your gaze inward to the only place where true control resides, urging you to sculpt your inner world with the same fervor you might wish to shape the outer one. In mastering this, you unlock the door to a more serene, focused existence, where overthinking loses its grip and a calm, purposeful life takes root. Habit number 4, accept what happens. In the journey to mitigate overthinking, a critical lesson stands out: the art of acceptance. Epictetus, a sage of Stoicism, elegantly captures this with his assertion, "Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well." This profound insight strikes at the heart of overthinking, a tendency to dwell on and wrestle with the what-ifs and should-haves that lie beyond our control. Directly addressing you, the reader, it's essential to grasp that the turmoil of overthinking often stems from a resistance to reality. The endless scenarios and outcomes that flood your mind are fueled by a desire to control the uncontrollable. Yet, Epictetus offers a liberating alternative: acceptance. By embracing life's events as they occur, not only do you relinquish the exhausting burden of resistance, but you also open yourself to a pathway of peace and resilience. The essence of this lesson is not about passive resignation, but about a conscious decision to align with the flow of life. It's about recognizing that the only true dominion lies over our perceptions, judgments, and reactions. Acceptance in this context becomes a powerful tool to stop overthinking. It allows you to navigate life's unpredictability with grace, understanding that while you may not control every aspect of your journey, you can control your response to it. Embracing acceptance equips you with a serene clarity, transforming the way you interact with your thoughts and the world around you. It's an invitation to release the chains of overthinking and step into a state of mental freedom, where life is not a series of problems to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Habit number 5, question your thoughts. Following the pathway of acceptance, a complementary strategy to halt the whirlwind of overthinking is to question your thoughts. This process is not just about scrutiny, but about developing a deeper understanding and relationship with your internal dialogue. Each thought that traverses your mind holds the power to either imprison or liberate you. By questioning the validity, source, and utility of your thoughts, you engage in a form of mental dialogue where you're not just a passive receiver, but an active participant. This act of questioning is a direct invitation to challenge the narratives that often go unchecked and lead to spirals of overthinking. Consider this. How often have you found yourself entangled in a web of assumptions or worst-case scenarios that in reality hold little to no truth? By asking yourself, is this thought true? Can I absolutely know that it's true? How do I react when I believe this thought? Who would I be without this thought? You embark on a transformative journey. This method, inspired by inquiry-based stress reduction techniques, empowers you to dismantle the illusions that fuel overthinking. Questioning your thoughts shifts your relationship with your mind. Instead of being at the mercy of every passing thought, you become the curator of your mental landscape. This doesn't mean you'll never encounter negative or anxious thoughts again, but rather that you gain the tools to approach them with curiosity and detachment. In this light, each thought becomes a crossroad, offering the choice between following the same old path of overthinking or choosing a new direction towards clarity and peace. This approach doesn't just stop overthinking in its tracks. It paves the way for a more mindful, conscious engagement with your own mind, opening doors to a richer, more grounded experience of life. Habit number 6, limit negative influences. Building on the foundation of questioning your thoughts, the next critical step in your journey to stop overthinking involves a conscious effort to limit negative influences. This strategy is about curating your environment and the information you consume, recognizing that both have a profound impact on your mental state. Imagine your mind as a garden. Just as plants are susceptible to weeds and pests, your thoughts can be influenced by negativity and toxicity from the world around you. This includes the media you consume, the conversations you engage in, and even the social media feeds you scroll through. Each element has the potential to sow seeds of doubt, fear, and anxiety, fueling the cycle of overthinking. Addressing you directly, it's essential to become vigilant gatekeepers of our mental garden. This means making intentional choices about the information we absorb and the company we keep. It's about asking ourselves, does this nourish my mind or does it deplete my mental energy? By limiting exposure to negative influences, you're not only protecting your mental health, but also creating a more fertile ground for positive, constructive thoughts to flourish. In practical terms, this could mean unfollowing social media accounts that trigger anxiety, choosing uplifting and educational content over sensational news, and engaging in conversations that inspire and motivate rather than drain. It's a commitment to prioritizing your well-being by filtering out the noise and negativity that contribute to overthinking. By taking control of the inputs into your mind, you empower yourself to maintain a healthier, more balanced mental landscape. This doesn't imply ignoring the realities of the world, but rather choosing to focus on what builds you up rather than what tears you down. In doing so, you'll find that your capacity to navigate life with clarity and purpose is significantly enhanced, moving you one step closer to breaking free from the chains of overthinking. Habit number 7, practice gratitude. After establishing a mindful approach to the content and influences we allow into our lives, embedding the practice of gratitude stands as a profound countermeasure to overthinking. Gratitude, in its essence, is the appreciation of what is present in our lives, turning our focus from what we lack or fear to what we possess and cherish. It's a transformative habit that fosters a positive mental environment, conducive to peace and contentment. Addressing you directly, imagine starting or ending your day by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for. These don't have to be grandiose. Often, it's the simple, everyday blessings that carry the most weight. This practice shifts your mental landscape from one of scarcity and worry to one of abundance and appreciation. Overthinking thrives in the soil of discontent and fear, but gratitude cultivates a garden of peace and acceptance. Consider gratitude as a beacon, illuminating the riches already present in your life, often obscured by the fog of overthinking. It's a reminder that despite the challenges and uncertainties we face, there is always something to be thankful for. By regularly acknowledging these gifts, we anchor ourselves in the present, reducing the space for overthinking to grow. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine can be as simple as maintaining a gratitude journal, sharing your appreciations with loved ones, or taking a moment each day to silently acknowledge the good in your life. This practice not only enhances your mental well-being, but also strengthens your resilience against the currents of overthinking, guiding you towards a more joyful and fulfilled existence. Habit number 8. Engage in reflection. Engaging in reflection stands as a powerful tool in the quest to stop overthinking, offering a path to understanding and tranquility. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, offered a timeless piece of wisdom that resonates deeply with this practice. Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig. This quote invites us to delve into the depths of our inner selves, encouraging a practice of introspection that can reveal the sources of our overthinking and guide us towards solutions that lie within our grasp. Addressing you directly, consider reflection as a form of mental excavation. By setting aside time for this practice, whether through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation, you're not merely ruminating over your worries. Instead, you're actively exploring them, understanding their roots, and assessing their validity. This process allows you to distinguish between productive thought and unproductive overthinking. Reflection, when approached with honesty and openness, can illuminate patterns in your thoughts and behaviors that contribute to cycles of overthinking. It offers a moment to step back, view these patterns from a distance, and decide on actionable steps to break free from them. This practice doesn't just provide temporary relief, but fosters a deeper, lasting change in how you engage with your thoughts. Incorporating regular reflection into your life empowers you to confront and dismantle the narratives that fuel overthinking. It's about turning inward to find peace, rather than seeking external solutions to internal challenges. By embracing Marcus Aurelius's advice to dig within for the fountain of good, you unlock a powerful ally in your journey towards mental clarity and emotional resilience. This inward journey transforms reflection from a passive activity into an active, purposeful exploration of the self, paving the way for a life less burdened by overthinking. Habit number 9. Simplify your life. Embracing simplicity is a profound step towards silencing the cacophony of overthinking. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditations on Stoic philosophy, underscores this with eloquence, advising, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This timeless insight invites us to declutter not just our physical surroundings, but more importantly, our mental landscapes. The act of simplifying your life extends beyond mere minimalism. It's a deliberate choice to prioritize what truly matters, reducing the endless stream of decisions, commitments, and distractions that often lead us into the spiral of overthinking. By focusing on the essentials, we grant ourselves the space to breathe, reflect, and engage more deeply with our present experiences. Imagine your day-to-day life as a garden. Each commitment, possession, and thought is a plant that requires attention. The more crowded the garden, the less care each plant receives, and the less room there is for growth. Simplifying your life is akin to weeding out the superfluous, allowing room for what enriches and nurtures your soul to flourish. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom serves as a beacon, guiding us towards the realization that happiness and peace are not found in the accumulation of more possessions, more achievements, more thoughts, but in the appreciation and cultivation of what we already possess internally. This simplification process is not an end, but a journey, one that continually asks us to reassess our priorities and eliminate the unnecessary, thus freeing our minds from the burdens of overthinking and allowing us to live more fully in the moment. Habit number 10, seek wisdom and guidance. In the pursuit to master our thoughts and halt the cycle of overthinking, turning towards wisdom and guidance stands as a beacon of hope. Epictetus, a figurehead of Stoic philosophy, once stated, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." This powerful admonition urges us not just to seek knowledge, but to live by it, to transform insight into action. It's a call to integrate the teachings and wisdom we gather into the very fabric of our daily lives, thereby reducing the space for overthinking to take hold. Seeking wisdom and guidance is an acknowledgement that we don't have all the answers within us, and that there's much to learn from the experiences and insights of others. It's about opening ourselves to the vast reservoirs of knowledge that have been distilled through the ages, allowing us to view our struggles through a broader, more enlightened lens. This search for guidance isn't a sign of weakness, but a testament to our commitment to growth and understanding. In the context of overthinking, embracing the lessons of philosophers like Epictetus can transform our approach to life's challenges. By embodying the principles of Stoicism, focusing on what's within our control, accepting what isn't, and practicing gratitude and presence, we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate our thoughts more calmly and purposefully. The act of seeking out wisdom and guidance encourages us to be students of life, perpetually curious and open to learning. It invites us to engage with mentors, delve into philosophical texts, and participate in communities that share our quest for understanding. This journey of learning and integration is pivotal, for it shapes our actions, molds our character, and ultimately helps us to find peace amidst the tumult of our thoughts. As our journey through the tranquil realms of Stoicism draws to a close, the ancient words of Seneca echo in the silence, a guiding light in the quest to still the restless mind. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. With these teachings, you hold the key to unlocking the chains of overthinking. Remember, the strength lies within you, in the power of now, in the wisdom of ages past. If you found a spark of insight, a glimmer of peace in our shared journey, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to Hercules Philosophy. Together, let us continue to explore the profound depths of Stoicism and beyond.